Welcome back. Today I'm going to be drawing an American flag in honor of Memorial Day. So let's get started. I'm first going to start with a curved line. And it drops down and then kind of waves out slightly. And then I'm going to bring down a wavy line that is vertical. So I'm going to put kind of a guide point about here and just kind of bring that down and meet it there. Okay, and then I'm going to bring back a kind of a curved line back and kind of just swing it around there. So to complete this first section of the flag, I'm just going to add a curved line that comes slightly in and connects here. All right, so we're going to repeat that section just over here and slightly lower, so a curved line. And now again, I'm going to drop this kind of wave line down to about here. And I'm going to come back to here. Actually, I'm going to bring out a kind of a little curved line that drops out like this and connect it up. Okay, let's bring this down a little slight lower here, and then I'm going to wrap it to here. I want to connect it to here, so it looks like that. And now I'm going to bring down another line on the outside here, but I'm going to drop that curved line across here first, so kind of like that. So we're going to make another section, and then let's bring down that kind of vertical wavy line. So I'm going to make a kind of a guide point out here, and we'll connect it here, and then bring it all the way back through. Kind of a real wavy line, and curves up and in, give it a little bit of character here, and we'll drop in a line that connects there. All right, I'm gonna bring a line across this section here to separate the star section from the stripes. And as I'm making the stars, this is kind of the most intricate, detailed section. So I'm just gonna make these small stars in this space and just kind of space them slightly and follow this pattern here all the way along this section. So this drawing is, like I said before, in honor of Memorial Day, and I was lucky enough to go out and see a Memorial Day service yesterday, which was really cool. It had all plaques dedicated to each of the American wars, which I do enjoy learning about history and going back and kind of looking at that. So it started with the first plaque was the War of 1812, and then it continued. The next one was a Civil War from 1861 through 1865, and then it went to the Spanish-American War, which was the year of 1898, and then the more familiar wars, I guess, that we hear about, so World War I, which was from 1917 through 1918, and then World War II, which was from 1941 through 1945. There were more wars after that, but that was kind of as far as I went with looking at those plaques there. So now I'm going to continue with the stripes coming across. So we're just kind of going to follow the contour of each of the preceding lines. So if this line curves, I'm going to kind of curve it around and just follow these till I get toward the bottom of the flag. Again, doing this in the next section. So again, I'm just following that kind of curved contour of the design of the flag. Okay, in this last section, okay, so now I'm going to come up toward the top here, and to add a little character, I'm actually going to add an eagle to the top of the flag post. Around the top there for the head, and we'll put this wing slightly higher, so I'll give myself a guide point and bring this line curved back in. Okay, now I'm going to drop down our vertical line for the flag post. I'm going to leave it open here, and the reason why I'm doing that is I want to kind of bring around like a cord almost that is also waving in the wind. So we'll wrap that kind of like that, and I'm going to parallel that up. Gives it a little more character to the drawing, and then we'll add a parallel line down for the rest of the flagpole. So we don't see all of it because the cord is kind of flapping in front of it. Okay, so now I am going to, let's just complete this little line here for the top of the flagpole. All right, I'm gonna go into a blue and try to do my best job of staying you know, out of the white stars here. I want to kind of fill in that space, and I kind of want to do it fairly quickly because if I really take my time, this video would be a little bit too long. So I'm going to kind of rush through this. Now, if you have a little bit more time, you know, really take your time to make this section look as neat as you can. And it's okay to leave a little space around the stars as well, because, you know, just adding a little bit of highlights maybe in that blue section, so it doesn't necessarily have to be filled in perfectly. And I love the color patterns and the schemes of the American flag. The red, white, and blue is such a classic color scheme and used in a lot of other various places as well to represent America. And think about the different symbols that represent America too. So this is definitely one of the most well-known symbols that represents our country. Okay, I'm going to go into red marker here. I'm going to start filling in the stripes. Now I'm going to start with the most bottom stripe here. Fill in that space because I want that last stripe to be red and not white. Okay, and then I'm going to skip every other stripe. So every other one is red, and the ones in between are white. Our flag is so cool to draw because it has so many patterns and really fun kind of colors that you add here. It really stands out quite nicely. Okay, I'm going to give a little bit of a stripe to the bottom here, and I'm going to go back, and what I'm going to do is just add a little outlining to that because I did want the last stripe to be red. I'm going to fill in this section here as well. Okay, let's go back and just add a little bit of an outlining to that stripe. I'm going to kind of shade this section in to give it a little shadow. And now I'm going to go and grab a gold marker and fill in the flag post. And I'm going to leave the kind of that strap here white, so I don't have to worry about adding color to that. I'll add color to the eagle on top for the top of the flag post. And that is going to conclude our drawing for the American flag in honor of Memorial Day. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. It's a lot of fun to draw and give it a try. Happy Memorial Day. See you guys next time. Bye.